Rain fell in thin, slanted lines, turning the highway into a shimmering stretch of blurred lights and restless shadows. The rhythmic swipe of the windshield wipers filled the car, steady but never quite fast enough to keep the glass clear. Amir leaned forward slightly, his tired eyes fixed on the road ahead, shoulders tense from a long day that refused to end. The world outside looked distant, almost unreal, streetlights bending into golden streaks, passing cars reduced to ghostly flashes. Inside the car, however, everything felt small, quiet, contained. Familiar. In the back seat, Hira slept curled on her side, her tiny fingers wrapped around a worn teddy bear that had once been bright pink but had faded into something softer over time. Her dark hair covered part of her face, rising and falling gently with each breath. Amir glanced at her in the rearview mirror, just for a moment, and something in his expression softened. No matter how exhausting life became, that sight grounded him. Almost home, he murmured, though she couldn't hear him. The heater hummed faintly, pushing warm air through the car, but it did little to chase away the fatigue settling deep in his bones. 2 shifts at work, a delayed paycheck, a call from the school about fees, it all stacked quietly in his mind. He didn't complain. There was no one to complain to anymore. Life had become a simple equation: keep moving, keep providing, don't fall apart. A sudden flicker near the roadside snapped him out of his thoughts. At first, he thought it was just debris, maybe a plastic bag caught in the wind, but then it moved again. Slower this time. Unsteady. Amir narrowed his eyes, instinctively easing his foot off the accelerator. The headlights stretched forward, illuminating the shoulder of the road, and then her. A woman. She stood a few feet from the asphalt, swaying slightly as if she might collapse at any moment. Her white dress clung to her body, soaked through, torn at the hem and along one sleeve. Mud stained the fabric, streaking upward as if she had fallen more than once. Her bare arms wrapped tightly around herself, but it did little to shield her from the cold rain. For a moment, Amir's hands tightened on the steering wheel. This didn't look right. People didn't end up here like this, not without a story behind it. And stories like that often came with trouble. He knew better than most that stopping on a road like this, at night, could lead to consequences he couldn't afford. His gaze flicked to the rearview mirror again. Hira. She shifted slightly in her sleep, murmuring something unintelligible, still lost in dreams. Amir exhaled slowly, his mind racing through possibilities. Keep driving. It's safer. Someone else will help. It's not your problem. But even as those thoughts formed, they felt hollow. The woman lifted her head. Their eyes met, just for a second. That was all it took. There was no mistaking the look on her face. It wasn't just fear. It wasn't confusion or anger or even shock. It was desperation. The kind that stripped everything else away. The kind that didn't leave room for pride or pretense. A silent plea that didn't need words.